Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel. Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with a new timeless reading. Timeless meaning no matter when you come across this message and it resonates with you, it is for you. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you. Leave what isn't for those of you liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers, and to my amazing channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And speaking of subscribers, there is about 70.4% of you that are not yet subscribed. What are you waiting for? I invite you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button right down below and become a member of the Lucky Stars community. It costs you nothing to subscribe, but it does help the channel immensely. So if you haven't already, again, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe. Let's jump on in and see what is coming through for you. Ooh. All right, you got two for this timeless reading, Aquarius. What is coming through? Oh my gosh, too many cards. Wow, that was a lot. A lot. It feels like it's a bit of intense energy coming in. So let's see. Intense can be take many different forms. So it just because it's intense, feels intense here on this side, doesn't mean, got justice at the bottom, put it there, doesn't mean that it's bad intense. But we're going to check it out. We're going to see what the cards, have to say we got too many out here. I'm going to go ahead and try that one more time. Let's see. What is that closing message or bit of information for Aquarius? What is that closing message? Ooh, dang, did you see that? All right, let's see what we got. Now you got two cards out here. You got the dog and the snake. Oh my gosh. Okay, was it on this channel or the second channel? If you haven't checked out the second channel, That Wild Spark, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and check that out. You know you want to. You can get there by putting the @ sign in front of That Wild Spark, @That Wild Spark. Here on YouTube, it'll take you to it. But recently, with a whole different deck, a fortune deck, this is the Lenormand deck, we had the eagle and the snake come out. Okay, again, I'm not sure if it's on this channel or the second channel, so check it out. But now you have the dog and the snake coming out. So you see, this message is it's coming through for everybody. Okay, it feels, this is why this is intense. This was why I think that this intense energy was coming through Aquarius here. I mean, truly, you may want to sit down for this. Okay, because this could turn out to be very intense. The dog, number 18, okay? Take a deep breath. I need to take a deep breath also. It feels like it's coming through with the dog and the snake and that intense energy, that there's a potential that you may actually find out that one of your very close friends is actually quite the opposite, and this may be coming through very quickly. Okay, we're going to see what the rest of the cards say. Might have something different, but this is this first thing, that intense energy. You may just find out that a dog is a man's best friend. That's what they say, right? Very loyal, very trustworthy, unconditional love. Okay. And it feels very much like you may just be having this energy of seeing something or someone for who they truly are. It feels very much with that snake energy that somebody is shedding their skin. Their true colors are coming out. And it may just be that, I don't know why I'm getting like a plant. Like you hear about like industry plants, like they put somebody in there that, is going to do great and this and that, but they're planted there, they're set up there. It's almost like this person is a plant in your life, that they have been put there for a reason, maybe by spirit to teach you a lesson, or maybe for something to come through so that you can grow, not to hurt you, although it does sometimes, right? Oftentimes. But as somebody that you need to be able to pay attention to see through them, so that in the future, when somebody like this comes around, they aren't, you're not so easily deceived, okay? This person could be lying, they could be deceiving you, they could have, all kinds of backstories or all kinds of things. And almost it feels very much like, as a plot twist here, whew, they may just have all the right answers and show up at all the right times. Aquarius, really pay attention and watch your back. Again, this feels very intense. This energy is very intense. It's as if you have begun to see that you maybe can't trust this person. And this may be somebody who's been in your life for a long time. Could even be a family member, Aquarius. This is a definite plot twist. I did not see this coming. Now let's go ahead and see what the other cards are. Okay. Look, okay. You have the World here. I'm going to cover this top part so that we don't get in trouble for that. The World here. See, this is something coming to a completion or an end, okay? The way that this is coming through, Aquarius, is that you're beginning to see, you're beginning to understand, and it's time for this to be complete. It's time for, it's like it's run its cycle, and now this is why now this plot twist is coming through, and you're beginning to see this completion or this end, okay? It feels very much like you feel like you deserved a success, and this may just not be it. But in the end, with this completion, with this full circle, with this coming around and you seeing or beginning to see things or beginning to understand things or things becoming clear, just how maybe this person operates or how this person works or what have you, Aquarius. If you know, you understand what I'm putting out here. If this is for you, but it is going to be a success in the end, because this person didn't belong in your life, but there was something bigger at play, something bigger for you to learn. That's where that plot twist is coming in, Aquarius. Even though it's not what, you potentially wanted, and it feels very intense. For some, it may just so much pressure. I'm just feeling a lot of pressure on my chest, on my shoulders. You may be feeling that as well within this, but this completion is coming with this space of a new beginning, opportunity coming through with that Ace of Coins, okay? It feels very much like there is somebody true that will be coming in, something that is going to replace or open up space for you for that new beginning so that you can have what it is that you actually desire. For some reason, it feels very much like this energy, this person, however this comes through for you, Aquarius, wasn't actually up to par, and you knew it, and they hadn't been, and there was a lot lacking. There was a lot of giving and you giving and not being reciprocated. And both of these cards do have a space or a place of, cover that up again, of success coming through. So this is, even though it feels very much like a burden, it feels very heavy right now, there is success opportunity on the other side of it, okay? But we've got to get you through this space, Aquarius. And for some of you, this has been showing up, but there's something that's going to be like, oh, can't deny that, okay? Been seeing the red flags, been seeing the little things here and there, been kind of wondering, but didn't really want to. And it's almost as if, they're willing. Okay, I'm going to give you the scenario that's coming through, Aquarius. It may not be, it may just be a metaphor. Take it as it resonates, but it's almost as if you are looking for a new house, a new vehicle, a new something, okay? And there's a person that you go to that you trust and that you've gone to and that you've trusted for a long, long time. And it's like, whether it's a car, a house, a septic system, whatever it may be, it's almost as if you've been looking and they keep like saying like, oh no, maybe not this one. Oh no, or something's wrong or whatever. And it's somebody that you trust. And then all of a sudden they come to you with a proposition to sell you something that is way below par, but is significant to somebody else who is significant to them. If that makes sense. Let me see if I can rephrase that. Somebody that they know is selling something that is similar to what you are looking for. Maybe a property, maybe a car, maybe a septic, whatever it may be, a purse, who knows, right? A new wallet. But it is not something that they themselves would buy. Okay, maybe the check engine light's on, or the foundation has a crack in the house, or the septic system isn't septicing. I don't know. But they come to you to sell you this because it helps that person and them, but it won't help you. Okay, hopefully you get what I'm putting out here. Really pay attention. But it's this, in this moment, or a moment similar to this, or at some point, with something, Aquarius, that you begin to see the cracks, or the shedding of the skin here. Okay, it feels very much like it just feels very much like you are like, oh my gosh, like a light bulb goes on, and even still, even hearing, even knowing, even having this, you this education here with the Hierophant, it's like, oh, excuse me, the Emperor, the Hierophant for some reason wants to come through here. Even with this education, with Hierophant energy, even though it's not showing up, it's still coming through. Let me see what this is. Is this a Hierophant? Nope, that's Justice. You really, like seeing it and understanding it, and getting it. It's almost as if you want to pretend that you didn't. Okay, now the Emperor is here. Okay, why the Hierophant came out, why that energy came out, I'm not sure, but it's as if that education, that knowledge is coming through, and that's why that needed to come through, I suppose. But this is the Emperor. This is you taking your power back. This is the Emperor's new groove, or what have you, right? Getting that stand, getting that understanding, and not apologizing for who you are. Taking kind of authority or power back within your life, and setting boundaries, being like, you know what, why the check engine light, what, all these times, or all these things, you maybe said this and this, talking, this is you kind of with this other person, you said not to do this mileage, or not to have this, or not to have that, and now you're trying to sell me something, right, that does that, or check the furnace, check the foundation, and now this one has a crack, and you're like, yeah, but it's probably okay. This is you being like, no, unapologetically, like, I see this, I see you, I see this plot twist coming through. Okay, I see that this is not actually what, right? And why would they, the snake here, in sheep's clothing, I suppose, why would they want to set you up in a position for over, or for somebody else? This is a question that's coming through, or something that you're beginning to see. Now, at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see is justice. Okay, so there is justice that will be coming through. So you can't run from karma here, Aquarius. Okay, so there's a decision that you can make, right? And that's going to balance things out. It feels very much like you just being like, okay, no, I'm not really interested. And you don't have to be angry, or, right? You can be kind of, Emperor energy can sometimes be aggressive. You could be assertive in place of that, and just be like, you know what? I've kind of made a decision. I'm not going to go with that. And maybe really begin to trust yourself a little bit more. Balance things out, and realize that, you know what, maybe you had been trusting this person a little bit too much. Maybe you have been given a little bit of your power, your authority away. And now it's time for that justice to come through, for you to be like, okay, no, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and decide not to do this, and go ahead and set some boundaries, balance things out, and tune back into yourself, right? For that trust, and for those decisions. Okay, it doesn't mean that you can't ask for advice, but take it with a grain of salt, is what's coming through here. It feels very much like there's a potential that I don't know why this is what's coming through, but this is what's coming through. There's a potential that you may not be the top priority as far as this goes, that there may be somebody else that they're, right, with kind of that energy of what was coming through there, that they may actually be like, oh, well, this person needs this, so let's unload this on Aquarius, so that this other person, right, who has higher priority in their life, the snake's life, gets what they want. Also, again, I believe that 2025 is the year of the snake. So this may just be coming through here, although this is a timeless reading at the time of recording this, right? So that you begin to see who is real in your life and who is not, right? The big plot twist coming through here, Aquarius. And now it says no need to worry here at the last card here. The angels are like, no need to worry, Aquarius. You've got this. Once you begin to see it, you can't unsee it, and you'll begin to see even more. And as that snake sheds their skin, there is somebody that will be coming in that is going to be loyal, right? That Ace of Coins, those new beginnings, that opportunity coming through that will be loyal. And you will potentially, because of this situation, because of this person, because of how this came through, be able to look at things a little bit differently. Maybe the rose-colored glasses came off, but there is no need to worry, because this situation and this person, however this comes through, you set the boundaries, there's balance, you make a decision, and you take back that authority, that autonomy within your life. Aquarius, good for you, okay? All right, I'm going to leave it there. I do intend that this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do go ahead and hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button right down below and the bell icons so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. And besides, subscribe, you know you want to. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.